What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. So first thing, I want to shout out the homeboy Wildcard. Dropped a new album. You can find it on YouTube, Wildcard the Dragon. His other album, already up on the art wall, part of where this one will go. Find the safe place for the CD. I love his music, man. You guys should really check it out. You know how I do Burpee Rutina? And I use Funk One's album, Pingas Khan. Because I know I'm not going to get copyright or nothing. If I try to work out to Megadeth, you can get in trouble for that type of shiznit. So I'm pretty sure Wildcard is not going to trip out if I listen to his album while I do some burpees. You got to be able to hear it that way if you don't go check it out yourself. But I encourage you to check out Wildcard the Dragon. So you guys saw the community tab. Let's talk about my brother. A lot of you guys misconstrued. Because it's pretty common to call a good friend or homeboy, what's up, brother? Hey, brother. This some dude ain't your brother. But no. I was referring to my actual brother. Same mom, different dad, raised together. I'm a few years older than him. It's my little brother. Looks just like me. Except he has blonde hair and blue eyes. A little bit shorter. A little bit more stout. He's got tattoos. He's got 3 big letters. OP something. O something. 3 big letters on his forehead. Some writing right here. Kern's Finest on the side of his neck. A bunch of tattoos. That's why I was very surprised. One time him and I both got out of Kern Valley, New Delano. I've been out a couple of days. He'd been out like about a month. We're driving. It's hot out. It's summertime. I think we got no t-shirt on. Maybe if we do it, it's a slingshot. Or wife beater, some people call them. Totally blasted down with ink. We're both high. Drugs in the car. Knives, all that. And we're driving. Next thing I know, I'm at a checkpoint. Which those things suck you in. It's like a spider web. Next thing you know, it's like they design it in such a way that it's like next thing you know, you're like, whoa, dude. Look, cops, checkpoint. You can't turn right, can't turn left, can't back up. They got you. I'm like, dude, we're on a straight checkpoint. The only thing I could look for, that I could take to the hoop real quick, so I could take into county jail with something, was a couple $100 bills. And I almost thought of putting them in the bank, with no wrapping or nothing. Just when I get to jail, take them out, wash them in the sink. Hey, where you at? I didn't know. I was like, damn, whatever. Like, dude, we're going in. As we got closer to the checkpoint, some female officer just waved us through. Go ahead, guys. Like, dang! She blew it. That straight blows my mind to this day. I cannot believe we got waved through. However, even though on that day, my brother and I were cool and kicking back, as of late, we do not get along. Him and I do not get along at all. And before I go much further, let me bring up that community tab again. Almost missed the whole point. Yeah, he got arrested. My brother did. Caught some case. He's sitting in county jail with some felonies. I talked to my mom. And I guess his old lady is going to get him a lawyer. So he might have some action. A lot of times, that's all he needs is a lawyer. Hold on, this bugs me. So, I think the lawyer will be okay. A lot better than without one. A public defender, we call those dump trucks. Public pretender. You know, the last time I had to go to court for anything, I was walking down the road. It's a handful of years ago. I had a syringe on me. Sheriff pulls me over, searches me for no reason. I'm doing that wrong. Finds a syringe, gives me a ticket. I said, I bought they're legal. You could buy syringes in California. You go right to Walgreens, whatever, buy a pack of 10. I bought this one at the store. He wrote me a ticket for it. I was like, what? So I go to court, and my public pretender they said, hey, they offer you 10 days. When I went and talked to her, I said, what are you talking about? I bought it at Walgreens. Here's a receipt. She's like, what? So I just couldn't believe it. I was like, yeah, she tried to get me to take 10 days in jail. And I went to court, and of course they dismissed it and threw it out. But had I not known, had someone given it to me, had I not bought it at the store myself, I would have sat in 10 days for a syringe you can get at Walgreens. Because the public defender told me that's the deal I should take. Anyways, I think my brother would be alright if he gets a good lawyer. But we did not get along, as I started to say. I love my brother. I don't know what it is. He has animosity towards me. If it was up to me, we'd be talking, hanging out, and I think I still might go post some money on his books tomorrow. I was actually going to pop into his court date, but I'm busy at that day because I looked him up. That day and that hour, I'm busy. I cannot go. But I was going to. Like I said, I love my brother. The last time we talked, he just got out. And he got it just about a year or so ago. He just got out, and he got a job right away. Talking to my mom. She's like, yeah, I got a job. I was, that's good. If you're fresh out and you get a job, I mean, right on. That's saying a lot. It means he's trying to do good and whatnot. So where's he got a job at? She tells me it's a place I used to work. I was like, what? It's kind of a trip. Like, I used to work there. My cousin, who I'm real good friends, kind of like my cousin, who's kind of like a brother to me, is real good friends with the owner still. And the foreman is like one of his best friends. So it's kind of a trip that my brother was working there. So I talked to him. I was like, hey, you're working there? Like, how'd you get on there? And he's like, oh, just like a random source. I was like, oh, shit, well, I know the owner, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, do you guys have a lot of work? He said, yeah, dude, we got this motel and other work. Well, they're an AC company, so a motel, that's a lot of work. I mean, imagine every room, you got to go put a fucking AC duct and shit, all that. So, yeah, you know, sign me up. I want to come to work. I'm looking for a job. I bought a dozen donuts, went down there and talked to the owner, the shop foreman. I even did my first term with the estimator. I know him real good. He was kind of in the game real deep, and then he got caught with a bunch of counterfeits, and he went to court and kind of beat the case, came out like scared straight, doing good. I was like, man, I know the owner, the estimator, my brother, they got a motel to do. I'm in. Then a couple days later, they're supposed to call me. I never heard from nobody. A week goes by, 2 weeks. What the hell? That's why I hear somebody. I call the shop foreman. I'm like, hey, what's up? He goes, you talk to Dustin? Talk to my brother. Why would I talk to him? I'm asking you about work. How come you guys never called me? Oh, talk to your brother. What? I can't even get my brother to call me back. And I call the owner. Everyone's giving me a runaround. They don't want to hire me no more. My brother straight went in there and just talked some shit about me or something. Just convinced him, talked him into not hiring me. Totally weird. Just fucking hated on me. Then like a month later, he quit working there damn self. Start hitting it hard out there in the streets, and now it led to, look what happened to him. He got gaffled up. Now I can tell you where I think some of this animosity might come from. When I get out my first term, I did my first term, level 1 yard, Mule Creek, like I said, when it's still active. So I come home, him and I are kicking it. We go to this spot. He's hanging out. He tells me this is his homeboy. I meet the dude, and I know the homeboy, the dude he introduced me to. He said, this is good buddy, Donnie. And Donnie's old lady, Cindy, I know. I've known Cindy for a long time. Hey, what's up, Cindy? So we're hanging out. We're all kicking back. This is buddy Donnie and Cindy, blah, blah. We're chilling. I'm going there without my brother afterwards because, like I said, I already know Cindy and this and that. A couple months fast forward, I'm really fighting with my old lady. Now, this is in Oildale. My old lady, where I'm from, where I kick it all, is Rexon Acres. South side of town. Oildale's all the way north in Bakersfield. Fighting my old lady hard. I go there to Donnie and Cindy's house. I don't know what I was going to do. I think I was going to ask them for a ride. I was on one. I was tripping because my old lady had me on. So I'm in there, and they're just ignoring me. Everyone's like running around. I'm sitting on the couch, and I see the keys of the car, Donnie's car. So I take the keys, get in there. They go, hey, what are you doing? Leaving. I split in his car. Just straight stole it. I didn't like sneak steal it, though. Just straight right in front of everybody. Boom, mine. Gaffled it. Drove down the road. Donnie tried chasing my feet. Dude, you're not going to catch me on your feet on me. They already knew. They pushed Rita on the phone, so I called my lady. Me and her were arguing. So they knew I was going to Rexon. So he piled up 3 or 4 deep. He got to Rexon and beat me to it. I even pulled over and found some clothes in the car, put some of his clothes on in the trunk that he'd washed. That's some laundry basket and shit. Like, oh, just put some of his clothes on. Cool, now I'm fresh. Drive Rexon to the park, across the street from my lady's pad. Boom, 3 dudes waiting for me. I'm like, oh shit. I pull a knife. Like, no, Spinner, we just want the car. Just give me the keys. Throw me the keys, bro. Threw the keys. He's like, dude, you disappoint me, homeboy. Oh, whatever, my bad. Anyway, my brother couldn't go over there no more because of that. And he's real pissed off at me for a long time. Like, get over, homeboy. What the fuck cares? Like, you guys must not have been that good friends anyway if he'd stop liking you because of me. What's that got to do with it? He should just say, hey, your brother can't come over no more, but you can. And that's kind of weird anyway. It's kind of a bit sus. So he was mad about that. Another one. You guys got to give me your opinion on this one. Trip on this. I just get out. I'm out scouting. I got a motel. I'm living in this motel, paying weekly. Working with my cousin, another AC company. Cousins give me a ride, picking me up, taking me to work every day. My brother starts coming around. In the car he just bought off my cousin. That had been sitting in my cousin's backyard for a long time, an old Camaro. I had my eye on it too. I was talking to my cousin about getting this Camaro. Then I go to the pin and my brother ends up getting it. I get out, he's driving it around. Oh, and he beat me to it. I get to the motel room, my brother's coming out, hanging out a lot. My neighbor, this dude Cecil, my brother comes over to my spot, but it's like he's always hanging out with Cecil. And every time me and Cecil bump heads and shit, my brother takes Cecil's side. It's like, what the fuck, you coming over to hang out with me or Cecil? What the hell? Cecil I thought was a trip anyway, because I remember I did time with him before. He was always looking for any white boy he could roll up so he could steal their shit. Because you can't just steal from a white boy and kind of chill in prison, go there and gaffle their shit. But when you roll them up, when you beat their ass, they gotta leave, you roll them up, and you feel free to take their stuff then. So he'd always be just, I seen him one time talking to the dude out the keys of the car. He's like, hey, any white boys messing up lately? Dude's like, no. He's like, damn. He's like looking at the yard like this, just looking for someone he'd just go roll up, someone he could just victimize so he could take their shit. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with victimizing homeboys and gaffle up their shit. It's bullshit. It's the kind of dude he was. I didn't care for him. We'd bump heads, my brother would take his side. Anyway, my brother has his car. He goes to my cousin's pad, kind of parks in the road. He pulls in, they don't have sidewalks. It's Rexon Acres, they got dirt still. They're just now putting light up. No sidewalks. My brother pulls up. It's like dirt type shit. A cop, he's parked in the road, half in the road, half not in the road. They towed the car. So I go to work with my cousin the next day. The car's still in his name. He goes, dude, they notified me that car's at the towed lot. I go, what? He goes, yeah, I guess your brother got towed. Happens to be Friday. I go, well, dude, take me to go get it. I got my check. We went and paid the $270 or whatever. I drive back to my motel room. My brother's at. I walk in with the keys. Here you go. He goes, oh, starts to grab them. I go, oh, not so fast. You got $275. He goes, well, no. I was like, well, dude, I just paid $275 for it, not for you to get the car back. And boy, I got it out. doing you a favor when you come up $275 and get it back. He didn't like that at all. He didn't even try to get the $275. Just say, oh, fuck you then. I was like, I drove the car around. Since I had a car, I didn't need the motel no more, so I checked out, which is kind of mad. Can't hang out with Cecil no more. Go stay in Cecil's room. I ain't got a room. One time at my mom's house, he shows up, rushes me, starts like a fight with me. I was visiting my mom. My mom says, both you guys fucking leave. He popped the hood of the Camaro and pulled the plug to where it wouldn't start. So my mom's like, you guys leave. And he left, and I try to leave, and the car won't start. My mom's coming out front. Leave, leave. I said, get the fuck out of here. I was like, you did something to the car where I can't. And I remember he's getting ready to go to jail, and I got him on the phone. I was like, dude, you better get your ass over here, because you're getting ready to go to jail, and I'm going to have someone beat your ass in there. Which I don't know if I could or couldn't. It doesn't really matter. But he came over and had it fixed and shit. So, yeah, a little tension, a little bit of animosity. Trip on this. He's mad about this, too. One time I just get out, and I was upset how this went down. I just get out. Him and I are both kind of staying at my mom's house. I had a $10,000 settlement. I got money. He's got a car. Now we're both absconding, run around doing dope, hanging out, doing heroin. I put a system in his car, so now we got some beat. And we're just kicking it and chilling. I got him a homeboy time bombs pad. Him and I do one night. I want to hook up one of my homegirls just for the night. Kind of like a booty call, because I just got out of the pen. A punk rock homegirl. So that was the plan. That's why I went over there. Hang out with a girl all night. Hold up. So we get there, hanging out with my homeboy time bomb. I'm talking to this girl I'm going to kick it with. There's another girl that's there. That other girl that's there, she's butt-ass ugly too. But she was actually with time bomb. But they're not talking. You wouldn't be able to tell just by hanging out with them all night. They weren't on each other. They weren't holding hands. They weren't kissing on the cheek. They weren't, hey, babe, you want a cup of water? None of that. Pretty much ignoring each other. But we're together. We're going to go to bed together later that night. So we're hanging out all day, all night, kick it back. So it's getting late. Time to retire. I tell the punk rock chick, hey, homebro, come on, let's go to the room and go to bed. And then my brother thinks he's going to make a move on that other chick. But she gets up and goes to bed with, time bomb. She's like, what the fuck? So he's like, he felt stupid. Like, oh, dude, I know you guys were together. He's really bum-kicked about it. I guess he planned on making a move on her all night. But it's like, as it turns out, she was someone else. I was like, dude, what are you tripping on? I go, we'll just crash on the couch. I'm not going to crash on the couch by myself. You're in there with that chick. He's in there with that chick. I'm fucking leaving, he says. I go, bro, it's like 3 in the morning. You're high as a kite. We're in Oildale. You're going to get pulled over, dude. Don't go nowhere, man. I'm begging you. Stay here, dude. We'll leave at 5 in the morning. Do not leave right now. I'm fucking leaving. He leaves, gets pulled over. Called my mom from jail. I got a DUI. Blamed it on me. Called my mom, says it's my fault. To my mom, I took him over to some place, this and that. What the fuck? I told you not to leave. And then trip on this one, man. I'm living with this chick. I've known this chick for a long ass time. I'm staying in her pad. I'm renting a trailer. Her trailer, it's in their driveway. So you guys probably heard the story before. I'm telling you anyway, fucking don't care. So I had a Buddha. It was like an incense holder. And I found a bracelet on the ground. So I picked it up and I put the bracelet on the Buddha's head like a necklace, whatever. I didn't know this, but right before I moved in, someone had kicked in my homegirl's back door and stole her jewelry box. And that little bracelet that I found on the ground, put on the Buddha's neck, was a bracelet. It was like a homemade friendship bracelet. It was in that jewelry box. But I'm thinking this guy who lived in that trailer before me, who left a bunch of clothes they gave me, he said he just moved out in a hurry, left all his shit there, never came back. It's because he kicked in your back door and took the jewelry box. Duh. Hello. That's why he left all his shit here and didn't come back. But they see that I got that bracelet. They think I took the jewelry box now. I said, no, I found it on the ground. Obviously, the other dude. Anyway, they're mad and fucked. They think I kicked the door and took the jewelry box. I gotta move out instantly. You want to move out? Get my brother on the phone. Dude, come hit me up. These people are tripping, bro. He comes over. I load all my stuff in the trunk of his car. I end up getting right with someone else. I'm supposed to meet up with him. He dodges me for over a week. He has all my clothes, all my shit in his car. Can't get a hold of him for nothing. Even if I'm talking, hey, does Ricochet there? No, he's right here. Get him. Hey, tell him it's Splinter. I need to talk to him. Oh, no, he just left, bro. That type of shit. Ducking and dodging me, man. I finally catch him. Sure enough, he had one of my shirt on, a Mad Dog tattoo t-shirt. I go, dude, what the fuck, man? He's avoiding me. Give me my shit, bro. I can't believe this shit. So, yeah. But chip on this, though. I get out another time through my 4-year term. I get out. I got a paid-off house. It's mine. And $100,000 in the bank. I got inheritance. My brother's in Chicago. I move him out here with me, rolling around. He starts getting an attitude. I say, dude, look, at green light. Wear anything in my clothes. We're same size. Wear it. Whenever I got high, you got high. Here's the drugs. Do it. Same shoes. Anytime you also talk about is go eat. I got a car. You could drive it around. I got a car, 2 cars, a truck. Drive around. Stay here. You can stay on this couch. You can stay in that chair. You can fix that room up, fix the garage up. I got you. Green light on everything. But no, I'm not going to lace you up, put 5 or 10 grand in your pocket. Why? No, I'm not going to rent you an apartment or buy you a car. Why? You can drive my car. You see what I'm saying? He was real fucking pissed off. He never confronted me. But I know he's mad because I didn't fucking lace him up with like 10 grand. You didn't need it, bro. Then we went to Vegas. I took him to Vegas. I was supposed to go with my homeboys. But I could see his eyes light up. I was like, we're going to Vegas. Like, oh, really? We're going to Vegas? I was like, you're going to Vegas too, motherfucker. I seen you like looking around like in my house and my shit. Oh, you're going, huh? You're going too? Went to the Louis Vuitton store. I was going to buy a backpack and a purse for the girl I was with at the time. It came to like $3,500, but they didn't want my check. He stormed out of the store all fucking pissed off and mad, like, dude, you could give me an apartment with that amount of money or a car, dude. I guess I could, but why would I? I'd rather have a backpack and a motherfucking purse for my girl. Apartment for you, why? Then I end up going to jail. You know what he does? Climbs in my window and steals my rims, 20-inch rims I took off my Silverado because I put 24s on. Came in and took the dubs. I knew it was him because later on a girl came over and she looked in some pictures of me and my brother I had, and she goes, I know that dude. He's the one that sold my boyfriend some 20-inch rims for $500. I was like, yeah, those are my rims. Be that as it may. So anyways, trip on this. We're at my pad one time. That house right there, when I moved to Chicago, he's in my house. The time I had the inheritance, I had 2 9mm. One was real badass, but the red laser dot and all that. The other one was a janky. It looked like a fucking keychain. I had him in a fucking a vacuum cleaner bag for a car, like a vacuum cleaner kit for a car. Him and I were in the garage one night. I was sweeping, we're talking, the garage is half open. Him and I are the only ones to know about the guns, this dude named Mike. I go to look. One's gone. The janky one was gone. I go, you took my fucking gun, fool. And he goes, no, not me. And he took off fucking running out of my garage, and I threw the broom at him. I go, motherfucker. This was a Friday. Tuesday, parole raided my pad. Raided my fucking house and got me. Snatched me up. Hardly no one came to my pad. Like, for years, I thought that he's the one that told on me. Because he fucking took off running out of my garage. And it was a Friday night when it happened. They came, like, Tuesday, a couple days later. But now, after more revelation and different shit later on, now I know exactly who told. It wasn't him. But even when I thought it was him, I didn't go around smarting him up. I didn't go around telling everybody, he fucking snitched on me. And really come to think of it, my brother might be a lot of things, but he ain't no fucking snitch. He'll do his time. He's done years and years. He's done gang of time. He's not the type of dude to tell at all. He might fuck your old lady, but he won't tell on you. What else, man? Yeah, so, anyway, I know I got more. Oh. He almost got me killed. Trip on this. I'm in county jail. Just got busted. My brother's on the streets, but he's supposed to put an ankle monitor on. For not putting it on, you just come in and do a week. I'm talking to him on the phone. He's like, dude, I got a week to do. I owe the county a week. I'll turn myself in, I'll bring some heroin, and I'll bring some weed to you. Now, it was a big discussion because I knew he was going to go to the farm and I was in D-Pod. I told him to take off on someone in the holding tanks. That way they'd send him to D-Pod for sure and give me the shit. He's like, no, I'll go to the farm. I'll fight. He didn't want to fucking take off on nobody. That would have been a ticket to D-Pod to me to give me the stuff. He's like, no, hell no. I'm going to go to the farm, the mail minimum, and I'll give it to somebody at court. I was like, oh, whatever. Turned himself in, sure enough. Whoop, Scooby, through the people. I'm in D4, came to D3, under the door, boom. I got a quarter ounce of weed and a gram of heroin. Shout out to Ricochet. Thanks, homeboy. My neighbor, the Southsider, he's a big baller. He's actually who the weed came from. Because I told him, hey, my brother's going to bring me in some black. He's like, well, hey, have him go by my wife's house, grab some weed. So I gave him his weed. He's like, oh, damn, that was cool how it went down. So my brother came, did his weed, and got out. Talking on the phone, he has to come do a little bit more time. He has to come back for another week. He's like, hey, I got to come back another week. I'll do it again. He goes, this time load me up. Buck the quarter ounce of weed in the gram. He goes, let's do the damn thing. So my neighbor, the baller Southsider, calls his people, load my brother like a fucking ounce of white. No, ounce of heroin. I don't know why I'm whispering. Ounce of heroin, half ounce of crystal, ounce of weed. My brother even asked for $200 for his pocket. Gave him some cash. He's supposed to come turn himself in a couple days later. Not answering the phone. He's not in. He's not coming by. Dude's tripping on me. Like, where the fuck is he, dude? Can't find the answers. I'm like, dude, what's up? What are you doing? He's like, oh, I hurt my leg. Got to go to the hospital. I took my mom. He's like, well, he does have a hospital bracelet on. I don't give a fuck. What does that mean? Hospital bracelet? He bought it on eBay. Yeah, it's photoshopped. What is going on here? And he's like, oh, my leg. I said, dude, you better turn yourself in with that shit, bro. Even if you only have half of it. I don't care. Even if you only have a grunion. Brother, making a presence, homeboy. Make yourself known. Bring that shit in. He never did. Could got me straight killed. Me and the dude whose stuff it was, the only reason it didn't get bad for me because he was embarrassed by it. He didn't want to have to bust a move on me. You know my brother did me dirty. What good is it going to be doing stabbing me up? But he was filling me out. He was trying to see if I had anything to do with it. I was like, dude, I'm in here with you. Why the fuck would I hook all this up so my brother could be out there with that shit? Don't I want him in here so I could do it? What good's it doing out there? I want him in here more than you do, just as much as you do. I want this, So he knew that I had nothing to do with this, so he didn't push the issue. But man, had it been someone else, I mean, they had more people pitched in or something, that could have got real ugly for me. Someone might have just felt compelled, I just mandatory is based on them. We just got to get them. Just to fucking set an example type shit. But no. But then it's kind of messed up too, because I went to Wasco, that dude whose stuff was going to hook me up real fat. Like a little care package to go to Wasco. I'm supposed to go knock on his door, he's got to slide under the door. And I went to his freaking door, Before I left, I knocked, hey, I'm going to Wasco, and boy, and he slid me under some old dirty shower shoes. So use shower shoes. I was like, what the fuck's this? So I have fun at Wasco, homeboy. Use shower shoes, what about the shit? Oh, I don't got it out right now, Beat that as a man. Later, I talked to my brother, I go, dude, what would you have done if I'd have got fucking hit hard for that, homeboy? Oh, I would have felt so bad. Yeah, I'm sure you would have felt bad. What is feeling bad, dude? Anyway, he's in jail. I wish him the best. I'm gonna put money on his books. Hopefully he gets a lawyer. Kern County will try to wash you up for some shit. They ain't nothing nice. I am doing more content. I'm probably gonna do another video later. I still want to talk about Soledad. I still want to talk about the holes a little bit. And I'm really tempted. No, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna talk about what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be about it. Alright? Cut the string on this, let it fly. Peace. I did it wrong. Cut the string, let it fly. Peace. The reason why I did it wrong is I ran out of practice. My phone dies all the time. I forgot how. Cut the mother fizzucking strizzing. Let it fly. Peace.